The declared intention of American policy has been consistent: to force the Castro regime to move towards democracy and to restore the human rights of the Cuban people. Obama took the view that the 50-year-old effort to isolate and impoverish had been a dismal failure that had only ensured more pain for regular Cubans. The smarter way was to engage with Cuba. American policy intention has been till now to force Castro regime to go towards democracy and to assure the Cubans that they will have their human rights restored. Obama decided to engage with Cuba under the fact that isolating it has been a failure till now. And as far as human rights organizations are concerned, he was right. A statement says, "The previous administration was right to reject a policy that hurt ordinary Cubans and did nothing to advance human rights," said Daniel Wilkinson, managing director for the Americas at Human Rights Watch in Washington, D.C. The fact that Obama's approach hasn't led to political reform in Cuba after just a few years isn't reason to return to a policy that proved a costly failure over many decades. There were some young Cubans that expressed their desire to widen contacts with Cuba, so they wrote to the president saying, "As a presidential candidate, you said that you would pursue a better deal with Cuba. To the majority of Americans and our Cuban-American community, a better deal means advancing U.S. interests and improving the quality of life of the Cuban people, not returning to Cold War policies." Even after that, the president still ignored it and went to Miami anyways so he could outline what he would change, but not all of them. According to The Independent, some things will not change. Marco Rubio also had a say in this during an interview with Politico. "What you've committed to do on Cuba, what you want to do on Cuba, is never going to come from career staff. It's going to have to come from the top down. You're going to have to tell them what to do." The career service people, in the State Department and Treasury and in other places, are not in favor of changing this policy. Trump's act may as well create some space for Russia to get back there, considering they had resumed oil shipments to the island not long ago.